Where are you going? Get over here. Smackdown. Ha 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 ha.
Yells.
What is up, YouTube? It's Ubu the Tech Guru coming straight at ya. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing fan-tiddly-astic. I got an action-packed day today. I got 3 weddings to go to. So I'm hoping I can get this video rendered and click the upload button before I go. It's going to be really tight. I got like 2 hours before I got to leave for the wedding, and usually a render takes about that long, so it'll be really close. I don't know, I guess we'll see. But today's upload is going to be about Crysis 3 downloadable content, DLC. Now, I didn't play Crysis 2, but from those who I've talked to, the Crysis 2 DLC was pretty much a failure. For some reason, the way that the game's coding is, the multiplayer, the way the code is set up, they can't have the maps just like get added to the normal rotation. So there's like a special playlist just for the maps, which I think is the most stupid thing ever. I don't know what game developer would ever create a game that you can't insert, you know, downloadable content maps into the coding. It just seems really stupid to me. In the background here, it's me and Champers playing. We were doing work this day. I think we were playing either yesterday or the day before in the morning. He's overseas in I believe it's Ireland, and so you know, it's like in the afternoon for him and it's in the morning for me, but we were just rolling over lobbies, just him and I. It's a lot more fun, to be honest, when I play with just 1 or 2 other people, because when you play with you know, a full squad of 6, you guys are all fighting for the kills, and you know, you don't really kill that many people. You get a crap ton of assists because we just roll around in packs, just like rolling over lobbies and killing people, running from spawn to spawn, and it's not as fun. But so back on topic here, squirrel, sorry about that. Downloadable content for Crysis. You know, it's funny, there was an article it was done by computerandvideogames.com, and they had done it, I'm trying to find a date, February 18th. They had done a interview with the CEO of, I'm guessing, I'm trying to see here, I apologize, CEO of Crytek possibly? I don't know, but basically what they said was, we're still exploring that. We have some plans in mind that we can't disclose yet, but we are going to wait a little bit to see how the beta is running and how the game does for the first few days. We do have big plans to support it. Talking about Crysis 3 downloadable content. You know, basically, before the game came out, there was 3 million gamers downloaded the Crysis 3 multiplayer beta, and the Crysis 3 pre-orders were 35% higher than Crysis 2's back in 2011. You know, so this guy, Sivat Yurli, he told us that he believes people will be astonished that the next-gen launch titles from other companies might not be much different from Crysis 3 because of how great it's going to be and how they're going to, you know, they have big plans to support the downloadable content for Crysis 3, which I just think is just, like, hilarious. How can this guy sit there, you know, on February 18th and talk about how they're going to support the Crysis 3 downloadable content when they're really lacking in just supporting the game in general? You know, we're all aware of the issues that are in the game, or at least if you're not, you can check out a few of my videos. There's constant losing connection to Crysis 3 servers. There's still, I actually just this morning, April 13th, after patch 1.3, which supposedly was supposed to fix the game freezing due to being an Xbox Live party chat and too many voice over IP connections and too many people talking during the game, it froze. My whole entire Xbox froze this morning from that glitch or that problem in the game. I mean, you know, they release patches for the game and weapon balancing. Look at this. I think I get a triple here with this Swarmer. No. Ha! Totally wrong. I only got 1 kill. But, you know, the game, you know, it's interesting to see that they're talking about, back in February 18th anyway, downloadable content when it seems like they're really lacking in supporting the game in general. I mean, so what do you guys think as far as the downloadable content? You know, would you, those of you that are playing Crysis 3 still, would you be interested in paying for downloadable content? I myself, you know, as much as I support the game and enjoy the game, I don't think, you know, especially if the maps wouldn't become part of general map rotation, I would not buy the downloadable content. I would not buy the maps. I just don't see, I don't see enough players in the playlists right now with just the normal maps to be able to, you know, justify spending 800 or 1600 Microsoft points for 2 or 4 maps. It just doesn't seem reasonable. Get out of the VTOL, son. What are you doing up there? But, you know, a couple of people on the My Crysis forums were actually discussing that, you know, somebody else had asked the same question, you know, if there's going to be downloadable content for Crysis 3. Cda Ruler asked, and I play with him too quite a bit on Xbox. His old gamer tag was CGao Addict. But, you know, basically from what I'm seeing on the My Crysis forums, not a lot of people are interested in the DLC. You know, and even if they are, most of them are saying it should be free, just because of the way that Crytek and EA has supported this game. It's just really lacking in the support, basically. You know, so a lot of the people are basically saying that they'd like to see the DLC be free, and they think that that would bring back players to the game. I mean, right now, you're only seeing about 350 to 450 players on an evening of Team Deathmatch, and barely 100 players in Crash Site and Spears. The community is really small, unfortunately. You know, it's on one hand, if the DLC is already released, I mean, has already been made, which generally games seem to do that. They get all of the stuff developed up front and just have it sitting on the back burner waiting for it to release. You know, it'd be a great way to bring back players if they have that DLC and release it free. But I'm sure that it costs quite a bit of money, you know, just like a patch to be able to patch a game and to release it through Microsoft and get certified through Xbox Live. I think it's something like 30 or 40 grand just to release a patch. So I can see, you know, downloadable content being released and through Xbox Live. I can see that it would actually cost a lot of money as well. So I don't know. That probably is one thing that would hold Crytek back from releasing the DLC. Even if they already have it developed, I could see them holding it back just because of how much money it is. So I mean, what's your guys' opinion on the DLC? Would you spend money on the DLC? You know, and if so, would you like to see weapons or just maps or camos, or what would you like to see? The other day, actually, War Sputnik, I believe his gamer tag is, his YouTube channel is. I'll put a link in the description to this video that I'm about to talk about. But he did a video on there's this this gun that they already actually have in the game, and you can turn it on on the PC. You can turn it on. The admins can turn it on in a server, and it allows them to use it. It's the Claw. It's called the Claw, and it's actually it's like an assault rifle, 60 round clip. You know, it doesn't look too different than the Scar Mod 2 or the Scarab. So, you know, I don't know. It seems like and he also mentioned talk of a shotgun, an extra weapon, and not sure if that's going to be released as DLC or if they're just going to let it sit there and not do anything because of, like I said, how much money it costs to release DLC. So, like I said, I'll put a link in the description of that video where he talks about, he actually shows the Claw being used. He shows the gun because, like I said, he's on PC, and they have some option some admin server has an option to toggle the gun on and off, so you'll be able to see the gun in action. So again, just to reiterate what this video was about, and I apologize if I seem like I'm repeating myself. It's just, you know, I try to get a question across to you guys. I like interacting with you. I like getting feedback and comments in the comment section. So the question basically is, you know, if you guys are still playing Crysis 3, would you be interested in DLC, you know, and would you pay for it? And what would you like to see? So I guess there's basically 3 questions there. So like I said, I myself, I don't think I'd pay for DLC, and especially if it's doesn't get added, if it's maps and it doesn't get added to the normal map rotation, I definitely would not pay for it, because there just is not enough players online anymore to justify paying for DLC, in my opinion. So that's about all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Until next time, I will see you on the battlefield.
Ubu out.